All right, got my thought of the day here, and I was getting ready to finish up customer's bike here, and got to thinking about charging up the battery, and saw that I already had. And I got this new little battery charger that I kind of dig. And here's why it's a thought of the day: is what's interesting about this is, would you agree that battery technology is just changing faster than we can even keep up with it? And I think we take for granted simple things like charging batteries, changing oil, and it's very easy for a seasoned technician to just, grab a battery charger and hook it up and think real simply, negative, negative, positive, positive, boom, done. And I've really gotten in the habit of making sure that I read the product manual. And why that is, the stuff just changes. You take stuff for granted. And what's interesting about this guy is that per the directions, you're supposed to hook the charger up first to the battery and then plug it into the wall. And that's the only way it's going to work properly. And so what I did is I went ahead and tried it both ways, because I've never seen a battery charger where it stated that. And so with that in mind, I did it the other way, where you normally plug in the wall and then look for any modes or buttons to turn on and so on. And it went into like a fault mode. The battery charger wouldn't work. So I guess what I'm saying is, you just can't take this simple stuff for granted. If you do that, you're just gonna miss out. Another time that I went ahead and tried it, it did look like it was going to charge it, but it kept going into a fault mode saying the battery is bad, and on the particular battery it was charging, it wasn't. When I hooked it up the right way, it worked fine. Now, being an instructor, you can see that I'll experiment with a lot of these things, because I'm always looking for ways to test myself on my knowledge. And that's why I got this cool little shop here, and I still wrench and I still stay busy. And I ran into a deal recently here on eBay where I bought a set of tire warmers that didn't come with the product manual. And as I've been getting back into doing some track days and riding, some of my experienced professional friends gave me some tips about simple things like leave the tire warmers on after you come in off the track. I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have been like, I'm done for the day, take them off. And they talked about longer tire life and so on. So when I requested this manual from the seller of the tire warmers, nothing but just terrible customer service. Got pissed off about the fact that I gave them negative feedback because they didn't provide the manual. I requested it, I waited a week or so, got nothing out of it, and it's just was poor customer service. So sorry that some of these feelings are hurt from just having crappy customer service. But when you're dealing with myself and people like you probably watching this video, we read these product manuals because we know that things can change, and we don't take things for granted from one product to another. A lot of this also stems from my checklist speech and the history with my mom and what she went through in healthcare, and where people made assumptions and took things for granted. So I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep reading crazy things and manuals on something as simple as a battery charger. I suggest you do the same. Have a great day. Keep wrenching, and thanks for being a fan.